The Rise and Fall of Shaka Zulu. In the heart of southern Africa, where the golden plains stretch endlessly beneath the burning sun, and the cry of the eagle echoes across the distant hills of KwaZulu, a child was born, unwanted, unrecognized, yet destined to become a legend. His name was Shaka Zulu, a warrior, a visionary, a conqueror whose very name would tremble through the corridors of time. But every rise carries a shadow, and every empire meets its fall. This is the story of a man who forged a nation from chaos and in his own fire was consumed. Shaka was born around 1787, the son of Senzangachona, a Zulu chief, and Nandi, a proud but scorned woman. Their union was forbidden, their love condemned. Mother and child were cast out, shamed, exiled among strangers. In the wild lands of Africa, young Shaka learned cruelty early. Laughter followed him, stones chased him, but pain became his teacher, and Nandi, his mother, became his world. From her he learned pride, from rejection he learned resilience, and from suffering he learned strength. The boy the world despised would one day rule the very world that cast him out. As he grew, Shaka's body became iron, his mind sharper than the blade of a spear. He joined the Mthethwa army, serving under Chief Dingiswayo, a leader unlike any other, disciplined, ambitious, and wise. Under Dingiswayo's command, Shaka learned the art of warfare, not as savagery, but as strategy. He saw battles not as chaos, but as chessboards. He studied the rhythm of movement, the heart of men, and the language of fear. When he fought not for glory, but to master the very art of war. His brilliance soon outshone his commanders. His courage inspired soldiers. His eyes, cold, steady, unblinking, saw only victory. And when fate took Dingiswayo's life, the student stepped forward to seize destiny. In the chaos that followed Dingiswayo's death, Shaka rose. From the ashes of a small clan, he forged a new nation, the Zulu kingdom. He did not build it with stone or gold. He built it with discipline, innovation, and fear. He reshaped his warriors into a force of lightning, striking fast, striking hard, never retreating. Gone were the long-throwing spears. In their place, Shaka crafted the ikalwa, a short, stabbing spear meant for close, brutal combat. He trained his men to fight shoulder to shoulder in deadly formations, the bullhorn to encircle the enemy, the chest to crush them head-on, and the loins to pursue those who fled. His army became legend, a machine of unity, loyalty, and terror. Tribes fell before him, allies bent the knee, and for the first time in African history, Zulu thunder shook the land from the mountains to the sea. By the 1820s, Shaka Zulu stood at the summit of power, a king of kings commanding tens of thousands, ruling through fear and awe. Under his hand, the Zulu kingdom became a symbol of strength and order. The roads ran secure, the warriors trained without rest. The name Shaka carried the weight of thunder. But even kings are haunted by ghosts. Whispers began to creep through the kraals. Loyal generals vanished. Old allies grew afraid to speak his name aloud. Power had changed him, and the line between order and obsession began to blur. Then came the moment that shattered his heart. In 1827, his beloved mother, Nandi, died, and with her death, the last light within Shaka faded. He ordered the kingdom to mourn for an entire year. No crops were to be planted, no milk was to be drunk, no marriages to be celebrated. Those who disobeyed were executed. His grief turned to madness. His kingdom, once disciplined and proud, fell into despair. His half-brothers Dingane and Milengana watched silently. They saw the storm breaking, and they knew if they did not act, they would be next. On a day heavy with silence, they struck. Spears flashed in the shadows, and the man who had built an empire with his bare hands fell beneath them. Shaka Zulu, the Lion of Africa, was dead, but legends do not die easily. Even in death, his shadow stretches across time. His tactics are studied by generals. His discipline inspired nations. His spirit became the pulse of a people. Yes, Shaka's reign was brutal, his methods unforgiving. But in his rise and fall lies a truth eternal, that greatness always comes at a price. Shaka Zulu was not just a king, he was a storm, a fire that burned too bright for the world he ruled. And though his body lies in dust, his story lives on, in the blood, the memory, and the spirit of Africa.